What happens when a premium knife company with over 25 years of knife making experience decides to start a budget knife brand? Hopefully, you get something like Wixco Knives. Super premium feeling knives at highly affordable costs. We have 4 awesome models to take a look at today, so stick around. Yo, Kripple Krew, EDCwithDBD, disabled but deadly. And you guys already know that I am a huge FerraMonster Knives fan. FerraMonster Knives been around for over 25 years, OEMing knives for other companies. And a couple of years ago, they launched their first lineup. This Spectrum is their newest model, and definitely their nicest model yet, with that mirror DLC M390 and this gorgeous copper foil carbon fiber. Beautiful knife. You will be getting a review on this soon. But I have been very excited knowing that Wixco Knives were on the way. I knew that FerraMonster was working on a budget sister brand, and with their experience and the materials that they use, I had a feeling they'd hit it out of the park. We've got 4 of those models to look at, so make sure that you stab that like button, that you /subscribe, and that you bash that bell so you get notified of all the upcoming stuff like the giveaways we're going to talk about soon. Let's kick it off with the smallest of the models, the Wixco Vortex. The Vortex comes in at just over 7 inches with a 3.1 inch, 14C28N Hawkbill blade, running on cage ceramic ball bearings like all of them. This is launched with either the reversible thumb studs or blade hole. That was my fault. My finger got in the way. And closed with the liner lock. We have great lockup, perfectly centered, and this thumb stud works fantastic as a pocket opening wave style feature. So I can pull this out of my pocket in my hand, ready to go in either a forward or a reverse grip very easily. Only takes a few draws of practice and you are locked in. The Vortex is offered with this beautiful micarta or shred carbon fiber in either the black color that you'll see here in a bit or a blue and black. This one starts at $60 after code DBD. You've got the beautiful backspacer. It is a steel backspacer, but this comes in at only 2.36 or 2.38 ounces, under 2.5 ounces. Very well balanced. This is a great ladies' knife. This is a great, backup self-defense knife, or just a cool smaller EDC. Wixco Vortex. I'll set that out of the way. Next, let's look at the Wixco Axor. And the Axor is definitely meant to be a very comfortable working knife. Again, all of these blades are going to be 14C28N, and all of the models I have today are PVD coated, though they do offer some with satin finishes or stonewash finishes. Unlike the Vortex, this is right hand tip up only, but it is deep carry and inset with flat screws. And we are rocking very comfortable, fine grained, contoured G10. If you've ever felt like North Mountain Blades G10 or a very premium G10, then you know how much nicer it feels in hand than standard peel ply. And this has that very premium feeling. Plus, fantastic ergos. I can get a full 4-finger grip behind the pivot with my extra large glove size hands. Or with this generous finger choil, I am very comfortable with my thumb either on the jimping or out here on the dip of the blade. And then, very comfortable landing spot for my finger in a utility style grip. This is comfortable to turn around, rock it in any grip. The liner lock works great, and the reversible thumb studs are awesome. These are definitely oversized thumb studs to make it easier to get to with gloves on, and they've chamfered the G10 going into those to make it very easy to launch this with gloves. This guy's only like 56 bucks after code DBD. So that's the Axor. Comfortable working knife. Next, we're going to go to a model that we actually have two of. And that is the Wixco Drax. The Wixco Drax is your better budget bug out killer right here, with way better action than a bug out. Some of my favorite budget crossbar action for sure. Awesome contoured scales that come in either micarta, Ultim, or the shred carbon fiber, which looks phenomenal. The crossbar feels great. The thumb studs also just launch it out there with authority. This is slightly bigger than a bug out at just under 7.5 inches. By the way, the Axor is coming in at just over 7.5 inches. Both of these roughly a 3¼ inch blade. And this Ultim, you guys know I'm an Ultim freak. This Ultim is some of the best Ultim that I have seen and felt. It looks beautiful, feels great in hand, and listen to these acoustics for a second. Has some of the coolest crossbar lock acoustics that I've ever heard. And one thing that I love about Ultim crossbar locks is being able to see that action inside, see those Omega springs. And one thing I want to check, these are adjustable. So there are multiple spots in here to multiple holes for those Omega springs to adjust the tension on them and dial it in the way you like it. To me, these both feel perfect out of the box. I am loving this Ultim. And let's take a look at the final knife. Oh, one thing that I do want to point out. My only nitpick I have found yet, my biggest concern, is that their crossbar lock knife here, the Drax, is right hand tip up only. Of all the knives, this should have been reversible. The Vortex is, but even though these are drilled, the liners are drilled to be reversible, the scales are not milled out for left-hand carry. If you're a right-hander, it doesn't matter to you, but if you're a lefty, then what I actually do when I carry, I always have a left-hand knife, but it's in my left rear pocket, so a right-hand pocket clip actually sets it perfectly. I don't like a knife in my left front pocket personally, but that's me, I'm a righty. All right, the last model that we're going to look at today is the Scort. And this is the largest of the models that I have here, and features a flipper tab that works with the light switch or push button, as well as awesome thumb studs, and like all of them, running on cage ceramic ball bearings. And this one is a liner lock, and the lockup feels great. Awesome action like all of them. Listen to these acoustics. Whoop, that was me. Nice acoustics. But the Scort, is rocking aluminum handles with either shred carbon fiber inlays. In this case, a black and purple shred carbon fiber that looks killer. It's on both sides, and the purple is just beautiful in this. This also comes with a gold anodized aluminum and a gold carbon fiber, as well as one that has aluminum with an anodized steel insert. That drops the price on the Scort all the way to $63. But even this version is Wixco's most expensive knife. And this comes in at $90 after code DBD. Great value. Awesome action. I have plenty of handle behind that pivot with my extra large size gloved hands. We have a generous finger choil and a really nice harpoon to put our thumb in for some really controlled cuts. Easy to get your finger out on that blade. And because it's of the clip coming down and putting that tip in line with the pivot, it's really easy to get that tip down for precision work. But this one is also going to do some wicked puncturing. And I would say that the Scort and the Vortex are going to be your best that run dual roles as EDC and tactical. This is definitely a beef jerky defender and is very comfortable and locked in any grip. All of these models, nope. Okay, so the Vortex and the Scort both have steel backspacers, whereas the Drax and Axor do not. But one thing, all four of these knives nailed the ergos and the materials. The G10 feels phenomenal. The micarta feels great. The shred carbon fibers look awesome, and this is some of my favorite Ultim. So I think that Wixco is going to be coming hard for the other budget brands. This reminds me of a situation like Tenable, which hit the ground running because they already had concepts manufacturing and models ready to go. Well, Wixco is not copying FerraMonster models, but you can feel that FerraMonster quality in all four of these. I'm a big fan. This was not a review. This was just a quick overview of the models I have here. I do want to let you guys know that I am getting close to 1K on Instagram and 2K on YouTube. And there will be big giveaways for both, including chances to win some of these Wixco knives. I want to know which of these you like best. Let me know. Let me know if you've grabbed a Wixco yet, and if not, the link will be below. 10% off with code DBD. And trust me, at least with these four models, I believe you're going to be very happy for what you're getting for the price. Hope you have a killer day, night, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Stay safe, stay frosty, but most importantly, stay deadly.